Bitcoin has seen a breakdown of the ascending triangle I drew yesterday, but I don't think that this is necessarily the time to be panicking. So I looked at the charts closer and found that we are also creating some other different support lines, and Bitcoin is still creating a higher low here on the 4 hourly time frame. So in today's update video, I'm going to give an update on the ascending triangle. I will talk about the liquidation heat map that is currently still forming billions in dollars of short liquidations that are currently getting formed in the market. Many more important data points, important charts, and many more stuff to discuss. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap on the like button back again above 1,000 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at the content, of course, yesterday we were looking at this ascending triangle, but unfortunately we had a breakdown. But like I said earlier in the video, I think that still we should be looking at the trend, and the trend is currently still forming a higher low on the chart. And due to that, I am still expecting we are not necessarily breaking down of this entire region. And due to the fact that yesterday was a rest day on the US stock market, there were also no spot Bitcoin ETF flows, and due to that, also, we didn't necessarily saw any big moves getting created, but today the US stock market will open once again. Potentially, we're once again going to see millions of dollars flowing in towards the market, and that could provide once again a lot of buy pressure. So this data about the Bitcoin spot ETF will be shared with us tomorrow morning. So first thing tomorrow, I will be sharing the data on my video and on my Twitter page. So if you want to be knowing more about the Bitcoin spot ETF data, make sure to subscribe to the channel with the bell notification enabled, and I will talk about that in tomorrow's update video as first on YouTube. So if we're looking at the new price target of this ascending triangle, we're going to be looking at a target somewhere around $54,000, pretty similar like the previous one, and a bearish breakdown is going to be bringing Bitcoin down to 50.1k. But once again, a bearish target exactly brings Bitcoin back towards this support region right here. So basically, if Bitcoin does see a breakdown, we're most likely going to come towards this level. But honestly, if Bitcoin does see a break below this level, we are going to be forming somewhat of an M pattern, because Bitcoin is currently looking to create somewhat of a double top pattern, and this could get invalidated if we right now break towards the opposite, right, and continue the trend upwards. But if Bitcoin sees right now a rejection towards the downside and moves potentially, then if first of all below the upward sloping support line, I will definitely start to worry this time. And second of all, if we break below this horizontal support level right here, that I will make in this case the green box of support, then we are definitely seeing a trend reversal with a double top here. So yes, I want to be pointing out Bitcoin could potentially create a more bearish structure in the market right now here, but this bearish structure will only get confirmed if we do break either the upward sloping support line right here or either the horizontal support, and then I will definitely start to worry. But as long as that is not happening, I won't be surprised that we could still potentially see this move towards the upside getting created, because right now on the liquidation heat map, we're seeing more than 1.3 billion US dollars in Bitcoin short liquidations piling up around 53,000 US dollars. And usually where liquidity lays in the market, that is exactly where Bitcoin moves towards. So right now liquidity is laying above us, so we're expecting that Bitcoin is indeed going to take out the liquidity that is laying above us. And on the 3-day time frame, you can clearly see there's so much liquidity above us right now and almost nothing below us, that I'm almost quite sure that this is actually going to be happening. And a thing that is actually very interesting to see, that on this recent move towards the upside, the Bitcoin future open interest has literally hit highs not seen since November 2021, and that basically means that there is so much money getting bet that Bitcoin either is going to go up or down. But in this case, in the bull run, everyone was going long, and that is why we saw this significant correction towards the downside. But right now, since we're still seeing so much liquidity being built up above us, it means that there are a lot of people going short actually in this market, and this is providing more liquidity and more injection of capital for Bitcoin to be going even higher. So that is very interesting. And once the last bears are actually flipping bullish, that is most likely the point where we are going to be flipping bearish. And honestly, if I'm looking at Bitcoin, just like I said earlier, I think that it is very important to be looking at this potential double top structure, but this will only get validated if we break that support level here on the lower side and that upper sloping support line. So once we're seeing these levels getting broken, yeah, then I could definitely be in for the scenario where Bitcoin indeed is going to be having a larger correction before potentially moving up again. But as long as that is not happening, I won't have that in my base case scenario. So looking further, Bitcoin indeed broke above the 0.65 Fibonacci level. And if you don't know what the 0.65 Fibonacci level means, if we're just, for instance, going to be looking at the last bear market, where you're going to set up a Fibonacci from the range high to range low, and you can see the last time we broke above the 0.65 was right here, was the point of the beginning of the next bull run. And if you're going to be looking at all the previous cycles, every single time once Bitcoin broke above the 0.65, that was the point where the bull run got initiated. So currently, once again, we're breaking above the 0.65 on Bitcoin. And is this also the scenario and the situation where we are actually confirming that bullish breakout and where we are going to see that continuation towards the upside? So yes, I'm still expecting it could be happening, and I think that all your attention should be faced towards this exact consolidation phase. And as long as we're not breaking the support, I don't see a big reason to be panicking. And today we're going to have these ETF flows, so potentially we're going to be having a massive day here on Bitcoin once again. And if you want to be trading, guys, because there's so many exchanges that are currently restricting trading in different places, I am using Deepcoin, where you can trade all over the world without any restrictions. And if you write this down with account using the link below, you could get some insane deposit bonuses. You can trade all over the world. It's a reliable exchange. It's a safe exchange. I know the owners. And more importantly, if you want to be copy trading, this is regardless one of the best copy trading platforms out there. I'm going to start doing copy trading myself anytime soon once I see a good opportunity. And you can only join me if you sign up an account using the link below. But there are also many other copy traders out there that you want to be checking out right now, because they're doing massive profits. Like you can see, $33,000, $30,000, and you could all join them and make profit with all those copy traders. So if you're interested, check it out in the link description of today's video. Also, we can see that currently the market is definitely getting moved by liquidity that is getting injected by Tether, because the more USDT is getting injected in the market, the higher Bitcoin is most likely going to go. And that is definitely very interesting to be seeing, so I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on that. Further on, we can see the Bitcoin on the last weekly candle close to high not seen in 115 weeks, what is actually also quite massive. And you can clearly see that we're definitely in the reversal. We're definitely in an upward sloping trend here. And what do you want to be doing in an uptrend? You want to be looking at long positions. But where is the question? Of course, regardless, the best scenario is that we're going to have a correction and then we're going to be opening up a long position. But that is, of course, unfortunately, not the situation we're currently in. And that is why we need to be a little bit more patient. So we do know that the Bitcoin halving is in approximately 50 days out, and usually before the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin tends to see a correction. But will this happen once again? Because yeah, once again, we're already quite far up compared to the last time in the cycles where we saw Bitcoin pushing up. This time we're pushing up already way faster and way higher at a more rapid pace here. So it looks to be that this cycle, it's a little bit different, but every single cycle, it's a little bit different compared to the previous one. But usually the top of the market is going to be found approximately 18 months after the halving. And the best time to enter the market is usually 6 months before the halving. So that was approximately right here. So yeah, we're indeed currently in a very bullish stage in the market, and I'm not regretting any moment right now that I'm involved in this market, because I think there's way more gains to come here. And talking about gains, the Ethereum spot ETF is going to come in 96 days from now on. If you're anticipating this right now, you're anticipating this early, you're early towards the next big trend reversal. And I think that the next big trend reversal is going to be found on Ethereum. I mean, literally in the last 2 days, Ethereum has been performing very well. And I've said this for, what is it, already 2 or 3 weeks right now here, even longer. I think that Ethereum, so some people are saying that Ethereum is indeed right now going to go in towards this downturn. It's going to be breaking this very big support and going to be pushing down here. But I disagree. I think that this is the point where Ethereum is actually going to flourish because of the spot ETF, because of the Ethereum improvement proposal that's going to come through at the end of March. I think that this is actually the time to have all your attention focused on Ethereum. And if there were to be another correction, I would rather enter Ethereum than Bitcoin in this stage of the market. So that is my strategy right now here. Greed is indeed running pretty high in the market, and once the market gets greedy, you should potentially take a step back and think, okay, oh, what is going on right here? I need to be a little bit more focused. I need to be having more attention. So this is a thing that I would recommend to everyone to do. I mean, the market is indeed going very quickly towards the upside. There is definitely room for more upside for Bitcoin right now here, but honestly, this is also a time to be reevaluating yourself and to not necessarily FOMO in towards the market. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did learn something from it, smash up that like button, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow on another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.